This is part 2 of our love project inspired by the artist Robert Indiana. Today you're going to make 4 prints, background prints, that will go behind your cutout letters later on that spells love. So let's get started. What you're going to need is the styrofoam plate that you drew your lines and patterns on last class. You won't see this black paint in the grooves yet because you haven't done a print. This is a print I did with this before. And then you're going to need the 4 sheets of pink paper that I have for you. And you're also going to need the black homemade paint strip I made for you and a paintbrush. You can use the paintbrush in your art kit, although it's a little small, and so for the video, I'm going to use a bigger brush just to make the process quicker so you get to work. But you are certainly welcome to use your small brush. It will still give you the same results. Okay, so what you're going to do, and a cup of water with only a little bit of water in it. So what you're going to do is you're going to get some water in your brush and you're going to wet that black paint that I made. This is actually tempera paint. It's the paint that usually gets poured in the paint palettes. So I poured some on, let it dry, and now you're getting it moist again. We're not using watercolors because I tried printing with the watercolors, and what is in the watercolor paint didn't really work with the styrofoam. It kind of beat it up and it just wasn't really working and absorbing. So we're going to use this paint. So I loaded up my brush. I got a nice amount of black paint, and I'm going to dip in water again. You want to cover the entire surface with the black paint. And you may get some of the paint on your work area. It is washable, but you're going to have to clean up your mess. So if you don't like messes, maybe you want to put the scrap paper under the styrofoam so you don't get a mess in your workspace. That's up to you. Okay, so now I have covered the entire surface of my styrofoam. I'm ready to make a print. Okay, so I'm going to take the styrofoam. I'm going to take this pink paper. I'm going to lay it carefully over the styrofoam. And then your job, it sounds silly, is you're going to massage the paper. And what I mean by massage is I want you to feel and rub over the whole styrofoam. You should feel it underneath so that you're pulling the paint onto the paper so that it is leaving an impression of the areas you drew into the styrofoam that will stay pink, the pink of the paper. I'm going to show you. All right, so now I massage the whole thing. I gently pull it away. So you can see where I drew in this heart here. It's staying blank, but everything around it is filled in. And I'm slowly lifting it up to make sure I have got paint everywhere. So I've done a very successful print. So I'm going to set that to the side to dry. Then I'm going to do another one. So you would simply wet that brush again. Load it up with some black paint. And you'll repeat this printmaking process 4 times. So it's called printmaking because you're able to make more than one copy of your drawing or your artwork that's on your styrofoam. Usually when we make art, we make one thing. This gives us a chance or an opportunity to make our artwork many times. So now I've put paint on my styrofoam. I'm going to get a second sheet, gently lay it on, the pink paper on it, and rub. Now if you want to check it, you can always pull it back slowly and look and see how it looks before you pull it up. So I'm just going to place it back down and finish massaging over the entire area. Okay, I think I've done that successfully. Pull it up gently. I like that one, so I'm going to put that to the side. So now I have 2 more to print. If you finish your 4 and you want to make a 5th or 6th, I can include some extra art paper in your kit so that you can have more prints. So once you are done, you will have to wipe your work area. You'll clean your brush and you'll put your prints somewhere to dry and wait until the next session. Okay, artists, that's all for today.